All right, I'm going live now.
What do you want from the shop before you start?
I don't know what
I'll
to.
bring you your Solera.
Don't bring a Solera.
I
No.
will. Why?
Don't.
Why
I know it's easy. I know
You're
it's
saying
easy.
don't, but
No, I'm
eyes
seriously
say
saying
yes.
don't. Something else.
No, your eyes.
Something
you say
else.
don't,
No,
but
I've had it for 3 days in a row. I'm bored of the Solero.
You've got picky.
I haven't gotten picky. I just got a bit bored of the Solero.
You want?
And
Oreo, I'll bring
no,
it.
don't bring an Oreo because that's actually has much more sugary things.
And I'll have a look.
Something meaty from
As a thank you for not doing
something
the
meaty.
latest.
Thank you for saying thank you. Thank you for saying thank you. Thank you for saying thank you. That's what I say to my son all the I'm saying thank you.
Yeah, this is your entry.
Yeah, this is now I'm coming on here. Hello everyone. Welcome to Lewis Schaffer. Lewis Schaffer, star of radio, star of streaming, star of radio, star of streaming. We did the show. I read what Claire wrote about the show. I enjoyed the radio stream. Yeah, that was me and Paul. That was me and Paul. Thank you for listening to that. Thank you for listening to that. Maybe Paul, Chinese Elvis will come back. I hope he will come back. I hope everybody comes back. Everybody's always leaving me. They're always leaving. They're always leaving. I hope Lisa comes back and Rose comes back, and I hope Joodles comes back. I hope you all stay. That's what I want. I want everyone to stay. I don't want to be left. I have major abandonment fears. I shouldn't even. Lewis Schaffer, abandonment fear, Schaffer. That's my name. Lewis abandoned. I'm afraid of abandonment. My mother abandoned me. She went to a mental hospital when I was a kid. There's a fancy mental hospital called Institute of Living. You Google it. Julian is back. And Julian. I was going to say it, Julie. We haven't seen it. The sound quality was certainly better, but the timing could do with some work. What do you mean the timing? Timing of what, 5 o'clock, or that it was in half an hour or something? I don't hope he comes back. The other Paul is much better. Okay, everybody's got their opinions on things. I'm trying not to be judgmental. I'm trying not, because people always judge me. They always say, oh, you're not as good as the other guy. And I hate that. That really bothers me. Okay. And Mum says she pressed like already, and Mum is here. Do not leave me. My mom, do not leave me, Mom, me. The fact nobody knew how long you'd been going. What is, yeah. Oh, you meant that. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Because Paul, we had trouble setting it up beforehand, and I couldn't get the record. So he recorded it and he sent it in. So a big round of applause for Paul Yoward. And he's not here right this second. Maybe he's abandoned me. Maybe he hated what we were doing. Elite Elixir Scott is here, and Ruben is here, and Joe, beautiful Joe Warrior Princess, is here. Claire, beautiful Claire, and Darklands. I can't get Nunhead Radio. You can, of course you can. You can get Nunhead Radio. It's on the website. Go to resonancefm.com. And it's right there, and go to listen. It's brilliant. Let's just hope they keep it going, or allow me to keep going. So Darklands is here. It's really important. Hope you are well. Just listen to it. Paul Yowd is so much better than Chinese Elvis.
You replaced Paul already.
He fired me. I called him up. What am I supposed to do? I didn't replace him. We're going to have different. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. Don't know what's going to happen. Why are you smiling, producer?
I think you made a mistake.
Chinese Elvis is really nice to my son. Really nice to him.
Yeah.
He really pays attention.
He's taken me on holiday like 3 times.
Is that right? Has he done that?
Yeah. Don't you remember? I went with him and son.
No, you didn't ask me. It was your mother who arranged that. Your mother who arranged that. So you want me to be nice to him because of that. If you had told me that. I didn't yell at him. He yelled at me. All I said was, we've got 24 minutes to do a 30-minute show. And he said, why is that? And I said, you tell me. Don't. I thought, I always carry a grudge. Hey, Joe. What does that mean, Julian? It's not just a Hendrix song. It's an old song. Not an old song. There were lots of other people who recorded this Hey Joe song. You look good in that shirt, and I feel like I'm looking good. We've had a couple of really good shows. Have we not had really good shows? And this is going to be another really good show. I've been told by Lucy, I don't know if Lucy is here, but I've been told by Lucy that I should wear a nice shirt. I don't know whether she meant this was a nice shirt. This shirt I found on the street. I found it on the street. I did not buy it even in a charity shop. Yeah. So you could find lots and lots of good stuff out there. And I think we all need to get moving. I've had a bad food day already. I went out and I went to the shop and I saw baguettes, buttered garlic baguettes, and they looked so good. I said, I'll get one. I'll give my son one. And then when I got in, I read the package, and the package said it was made with margarine. So it wasn't that good. Where you going with that gun in your hand? That's right. That's Hey Joe. Thank you, Mom says that. I thank you very much. Beautiful, beautiful Mom saying that to me. I've got issues with mums, positive issues or desirous issues or wanting issues. You know that because my own mom. Anyway, you look really good in that shirt, Lewis. Thank you. I'm sure Lucy would approve. Well, let's hope she does. I mean, maybe it's a little bit, it looks like, can you see? It looks like it's blurring, but that's actually the way the pattern is. The pattern is, can you see? It's not quite as firm lines. Anyway, so what are we talking about? My shirt. And Elite Elixir is here, and beautiful. The thing is, with the radio show, as it was recorded, we were using Zoom, and the quality was really good, and even the video quality was good. And then he did it, and then I said to Paul, are you listening here, Paul? I said, Paul, 29 and a half minutes. It's got to be 29 and a half minutes. You got to cut stuff out. And he got it back to me. I'm always so critical. People don't like me, and I'm trying to be as likable as possible. I'm trying to be as likable. I don't know if I look that good in this shirt. I'm not sure I look that good. Anyway, so something's happened. Let's just go. We're going into Top Chat. Let me just see if Top Chat matters. Back into live chat. And now, can somebody type something? It looks like there's a delay in typing in the chat. Is anybody typing something? Because it looks like there's a delay in the chat. Let's go over here. Let's go here. Let's go. Everybody also, while we have a moment, let's make sure we like the stream. Just be you, Lewis, and you're wonderful. Thank you very much. Claire. Thank you very, very, very much. I don't think anyone is typing. Maybe no one is typing. Maybe that's why. Usually it's like, I'm always falling. I don't look that great. I don't look that great. And so I went and I bought these 2 baguettes. They were frozen. They had to be cooked for 18 minutes. And when they came out of the oven, they looked delicious. They absolutely looked delicious. And I ate them. Only 17 people here. Okay, everybody, all 17 people, let's all like the stream. Let's all like it. Even if you hate me, I think it's a really positive thing. Live chat is engaged. Lewis, you do look great. Thank you. It's natural. It's not natural. I comb my hair. I cut my hair. I shave. It's not 100% natural. I mean, shaving is the feminization of the world. I would not shave, but I look older. I see you. What do you do for a living before show business as a comedy character? I barely made a living through many, many years. I don't want to discuss it. It's a nightmare. I used to sell advertising space. And even as a comedian, I barely made a living. I've done lots of bits and pieces of stuff. I don't want to talk about it. It's a nightmare what I've done. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. I was given a lot because of white people privilege and Jewish people privilege. And yeah, whatever. I wasn't a good salesman. Anybody can be a salesman. You don't need a college degree to be a salesman. You could be a salesman, but to be a good but being a salesperson is. I was telling Judels this the other month. I don't know. It seems like forever that she has not been here. But I said that being a salesperson is I forget what word I used, but it's the most respectable job you can have because at the end of the day, you have a number. You've sold something, and you can compare that number to somebody else. So there's no delusion in being a salesperson. Basically, over time, I mean, maybe for a month or two, you could get some kind of deal. Darkland says my first job was in a chip shop. Yeah, I was a vacuum salesman. No, I've got vacuum sales here. Anybody want to go to Lewis Schaffer my Facebook page? You could buy something at Facebook Marketplace. I've got a vacuum cleaner here for £50. I'd sell it to you for. And that way you can contribute to me, and you can also come away with a good vacuum cleaner. You could use this link to listen to Lewis's radio show. This is what Kermit says. Lewis Schaffer, Lewis www.radio.uk, Resonance FM. I didn't know you could do that, but there you go. Thank you very much, Kermit. And being a salesman is totally. I have full on respect for people who are a salesperson. My first job as a life model for a local artist. That means nude, Claire. Is that what that means? You happen to be my friend's granddad. So you were modeling nude for your friend's granddad. I guess it wasn't as pervy back then. Did you feel like it was pervy? You need to take our compliments, Lewis. You do look good in that shirt. Thank you very much. Thank you. I take your compliments. I think it looks good, but if you tell me it doesn't look good, I'll stop wearing it. It's like Lucy said, I don't look good in a t-shirt, so I stopped wearing a t-shirt. I've got no personality. This is what people have said about me. That do you have a personality? Everybody has a personality, but we also maybe don't have a personality. It's the most disillusioned job I've ever tried. I can't do sales. Yeah. It's a very hard job, but it's also a job that it's verifiable. Like you tell me you're a doctor. I'd have to give you a million questions to find out if you knew what you were talking about. And you're a doctor. You went to medical school. You went to Oxford and you're a doctor. And I go, well, I don't trust you. I'm okay at sales as long as I believe in the product or service and it's either better or cheaper or something. I can't sell shite. Well, that's what salesman is. Yeah, of course you can sell. But you know what? People actually buy shite and they enjoy having shite. It's like I remember when I was a kid before all the shite came from China. There was shite made in America, too. And I remember I bought for my garden, I bought a thing that put down seeds, a seeder. You put the seeds in the little container and you pushed it around. And it was like absolutely shit, but it was good because it was cheap. It was cheap. And let's say I bought one that was really amazing and I never used it. I would have this thing that would be really amazing, but it would be a waste. I ended up delivered new with change from 2 ponies. What does that mean? Better input data comparison. Holds on. You flipped the upright for a ton. I ended up delivered new with charge from 2 ponies. What is a pony? What does that mean? So let's speak English. Remember, I'm from England. I'm from America. I'm not English. I don't understand. What is 2 ponies? Is that a euphemism or something? Oh, there you go. This is the stuff that gets Lewis Schaffer very excited. I'm sitting here. You can't see what my hands are. I should keep my hands above. But you were modeling nude for my friend's granddad, then modeled nude for Bexhill College for a while. Then I was a waitress. Yes. Yes, these are all good jobs. Lewis Schaffer, I believe in work. I believe in work. I mean, not for myself, but for other people. Too slow you are. Sorry, Lewis. I am slow. Too slow. I said you could have it. I said you could have. All right, there you go. That's why I mentioned it with the vacuum cleaner. Everyone likes a bit of tat or gadgets that we never end up using. Yeah, we like to go buy. I buy something every day. I bought the newspaper today. What an amp! Well, it was the Express. And you learn something from the newspaper, but is it worth buying the newspaper? I'm not sure.
Going up.
Yeah, see you later. Not a seed drill, Kermit. It was a seeder. It was a it was, I don't know what. Let me see if I can find what a picture looks like of it. A cedar, a cedar, a back garden cedar. That's what it is. There we go. Can you see that there? It looked very similar to this. It probably cost £20. That's what it is. Can you see this here? That's what I bought. I bought this one of these things, and it was really poor quality. It was so poor quality. I remember it like 70 years later. It looked very similar to 60 this. Years later, 50, maybe 50 years. 50 years later, because I'm 68 years old. Sorry, I tipped you 50. Yes, you did, and offered under for the upright. You failed to read. So poor quality. I remember. By the time your next day's show was streaming, can I just say this? Can I just say, as I said to you yesterday, thank you very much. Yes, you thank you very much. You failed to read. So poor quality. I remember. I mean, really, that was really too much echo. Sorry. And why is there an echo? Because I hadn't. Because this thing is on. Okay, is the echo off? I brought my bread maker. It's just in the box in the back of my kitchen cupboard. Yeah, bread. Yeah, that's one of those things that no one wants. You can't eat bread. Like I had the baguette. And it was like, and then I saw they didn't even have any butter in it. It was with rapeseed oil and shit. I'm not going to eat rapeseed oil. So what I did was, I couldn't help myself. I had half of a baguette with their junky stuff on it, fake butter, and then I threw the rest out. I didn't even give it to my son. I should have moved quicker. I'm sorry, Elite Elixir. Please give me more of a chance. And Claire says this. You can't talk like this. It's a turn on, Claire. But Claire just likes being naked. I would, yeah, it's great to be naked, Joe. A girl after my own heart, Claire. I think it's really brilliant. It's really brilliant. I wasn't the nude waitress though. But if the opportunity arose, I was asked yesterday by someone. The show was a bit dirty, and she suggested it was the guys who was the men who were making the show dirty, and I said we've got a lot of active women here. I wasn't a broadcaster. I started stand-up comedy when I was 36 years old, and I was really old back then. Now everybody's getting into comedy. It used to be just for young Jews to do comedy. Now everybody is in comedy. Everybody. What year did Rodney Dangerfield start comedy? Everybody's in comedy. Laugh out loud. You know him too well, hi-ho. What are you saying? Echo. I brought a bread maker. So what are you going to do with the bread maker? Sell it on Facebook Marketplace. Though a lot of people, it's not that easy to sell stuff on Facebook Marketplace. I've got pool. Let me see if you can see my Facebook Marketplace. Facebook Marketplace, Lewis Schaffer. Let's just see if you do this, what comes up. Why does Lewis Schaffer not appear on the channel? Lewis Schaffer. Does it say Lewis Schaffer Facebook Marketplace? I am very internationally famous. Let me see what we have here. So I'm going to Facebook. I'm going to my Facebook. Um, let's see. Let's see. And then you go here, you go down. Can you see where it says marketplace? Can you see hold on a second. Can you see where it says marketplace here? Um, am I echoing? No. Okay. Go to marketplace. Can you see marketplace, everyone? Press on marketplace. And then I think, how do you do this here? How do you get here? This is not me. Search marketplace. Let's search Lewis Schaffer. No listings within 5 kilometers. How can that be? How could that be? How about pool cues? Pool cues. Because I got the pool cue. No, that's not it. 50 pounds. They're all 50 pounds. I don't know how do you find Lewis Schaffer's place? Look at all the stuff that's for sale. How would you find Lewis Schaffer? Can you find Lewis Schaffer, everybody? I'm an empowered 40-year-old something woman who is enjoying sex positive freedom and ethical non-monogamy. I saw somebody write that, and I thought that's what I want on my Facebook page. Just filmed an explosive plank of the week show. Oh, this is from the past. This is the past. This is my page. I'm live streaming now. Can I ask you a favor, everybody? Can you see it? Can you find? Okay, can you find it there? Let's get back on track here. Anyone saying echo? That was 5 minutes ago. Okay, was it echo? I think the echo is gone. People want something for nothing on Marketplace, or they don't turn up as promised. Yeah, you've got to be very relaxed about it. You've got to be. I mean, the thing about Vinted is that people buy it, and that you're told that they're buying it. It's brilliant, actually, Vinted. But I don't know if you could sell it. If you could sell a bread maker on Vinted, and maybe you could. Maybe you could, because nobody is selling a Lewis Schaffer. Yeah, that's right. So how could you do a search? How could you do a search for Lewis Schaffer's Facebook page? I'm gonna Google that. How do you find a person's Facebook marketplace page? Click on any of their active listings, then click the seller's name, seller information section. So you'd have to go to Lewis Schaffer, my page. Here is the thing. In the past, I was not accepting any. I had to meet you personally before I allowed you onto my Facebook page. I'm not so sure I'm doing that now. Claire can't stand Facebook, so where could I post things besides Facebook? Okay. Click on the marketplace in the sideboard, then go to selling. It says Army of M is here. Beautiful, beautiful Army of M. Okay, let me see. Let me see if that works. Let's say I'm in Facebook. Let's say I'm in Facebook. Okay. I guess I could search for my own. Oh, look at this. It's a mouse pad. There's so much interesting things in the world, and I'm easily distracted. If you look at the bottom left of the stream, then live will have a red dot on it if you are on the current timeline. Otherwise, you are effectively behind. Where? No, I can tell if I'm behind. Chartel is here. Beautiful, beautiful Chartel. So we've got all the pretty girls. Army of M. Beautiful, beautiful Army of M. And nude Claire. Claire loves being nude. You could be here at Lewis Schaffer's flat. The chat will still be current, but Lewis will be behind. Okay, I've moved up to the front and I've missed some people. If I've missed anything that you've said and you want me to read it, or you want to talk to me, just write it again and say, I'm writing this again. Writing this again. And Mom, beautiful, beautiful Mom is here. So we've got beautiful girls, and we've got a big round of applause for Scott Elite Elixir. He's been a real support for Lewis Schaffer. Real support for Lewis Schaffer. I don't need any money. We've got 94 million followers. 94. So don't worry, everybody. Don't worry. You're my core group here. You're my core group. 94. It's gone up by 500,000. 94.5 million. It's amazing. Click on the marketplace in the sidebar, then go to selling. And will Lewis Schaffer's page come up? Will my page come up? Let me see what my page looks like. Now I'm curious about my page. Here's my marketplace. Okay. Let me see if I can find my page. Marketplace. Where would my page come up? Selling. There we go. Selling. There we go. I've got a really nice chair. Look at that beautiful chair. Okay, can you look at this? I mean, I'm not making this a sales show, but some of this stuff is quite good. Can you see this? Can you see what we've got there? We've got a desk chair, a draftsman's table. I'm trying to correct the picture here. I've got a really good picture. Not a good picture, but I got a draftsman. But this is not this is Mark is sold. I'm going to have to list this again. How do I get rid of the picture here? Boost listing, edit listing. Here's the edit. How do we get rid of this picture? I'm trying to get rid of this picture. Okay, here's the picture. I've got to add a photo. Let's add a photo of this. Where is the photos? I'm going to have to, it's not there. It's not there. I'm going to keep this thing from my phone. Okay, let's see if I can do it from my phone. If you see pictures of any nude women on this thing, it's a mistake. It's a mistake. It's a mistake. Okay, tap notifications on your phone to upload. What does notifications mean? Where is notifications? Okay, draftsman's desk. Add a video, edit listing. Hold on a second. Edit listing. I've done this. I've been through this before, and the picture will not upload. I know I'm not reading your thing. I want to apologize to you. I apologize to you. It's let me figure out how to upload a picture. Upload pictures. Don't look at these pictures. Don't look at these pictures. Don't look. I've got so much stuff. So much stuff. I'm trying to get rid of it because I found that thing. I found that thing. Hold on. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Oh, there's the thing I sent. There's the thing. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I'm going too far now. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Done. Done. Let's see if the pictures come up. I'm going to have to do, I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know why it's not working. I guess I'm too old. Anyway. Okay, I can't understand Facebook. There we go. Clicks on, all right, and then selling. Okay, let's get back down to the thing. Oh my God, look at all the people who've written stuff. UK Video Clips is here. Tell the man to hide the screen, mate. Okay. Okay. Okay, there we go. Thank you, UK Video Clips. Janet is here. Wickford, Shortell. I was there on Saturday. Okay, what happened in Wickford? Lewis is, I'm trying to multitask, but I can't, you know what? I'm not a good multitasker, Joe. He always does this in minute, hour time. I'd be livid if my dentist was busy listing old teeth at eBay during my appointment. But, I mean, the reason I'm doing this is because I don't want to feel like, if I felt like I was trapped here, it would be uncomfortable. Shortell is saying hi to Mum. Ruben is here. Hello to Shortell. I think I should do it in my own time. I forget to do it. I'll write it down. I put the thing, add photos, and it looks like it's not added. Why is it not added? Next. Save. Maybe I have to put save. No, and the old picture comes up. I don't know what it is. Maybe did I say anything bad about Mark Zuckerberg? And maybe he's against me. Watching on TV and stuffing my face. I just drove from Basildon. Weren't you in Basildon yesterday, Janet? I think you were in Basildon yesterday. Wickford is crappy now, to be honest. Where is Wickford? I don't even know where that is. I was picking up grandkids. I went to the cinema. Yeah, you got your family over there in Basildon. I knew you guys are cool, but please tell Lewis when he is sharing too much data. Am I sharing too much? Mark Zuckerberg's an alien, says Claire. What too much data am I sharing? I guess I am. Basically because I want to be liked. There's that old saying, I want to be liked, anal warts and all. Wickford is about 5 miles away. Okay. Isn't Basildon on the Thames? Let me see if I can find a picture of where Basildon is. Let's see where Basildon is. Basildon. It's in Essex. Yeah, okay, that's pretty much where I thought it was. I thought it was closer to the water than that. Yeah, it's like where people ran from London. That's what happens. They run for people run because they've got cars. They go further and further out. Where is that's on there? I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy. Where is Basildon? Let's go Basildon, Google Maps. Okay, there it is. Fobbing. Oh, there is Wickford, Basildon. Can you see this? You probably can't see this. Everybody take a look at this. Let's all learn something. It's called white flight. But then black people will flight too. People flight. They like to run to something better. It's very American. Or maybe it started in America. Maybe it started in England. They always go to a greener place, get on a train. I mean, Nunhead was that way too. People moved from central London into Nunhead. So there is, and there's the water. That down there, there's Canvey Island, which is barely an island anymore, right? Isn't an island. And these are the industrial London Gateway. East Tilbury, Grays. That's that football. There's a team that plays there. I'm against urban sprawl, generally. I would say that I am. Who's in favor of? Who can make a case for it? Avocado Man is here. Same bump. Yes, we are. There's always somebody new. And there's always something we can learn from people. We learned today that Claire likes to show her beautiful body off. I used to live in Canvey shithole, says Chartel. I can imagine. I can imagine. And people move, they get bored of living in a place, they go to someplace else. And they go, oh my God, this is so much better. That's what they say it is. So that's where Wickford is. We've learned something here. Janet, Wickford. I was there on Saturday. So Janet is here. Beautiful, beautiful Janet. We call this show the girls show because there's all the beautiful, beautiful girls here. All the beautiful girls. All the beautiful girls. I do my administration. I got to do something. I've got to work. I've got to work. And it's also because it's like in life, I'm always like Googling something and checking on something. This is how I get to be a know-it-all because I check on things. Oh, you just watched my Comedy Unleashed. Did you like it? There was an exclamation point, Janet. Did you like the Comedy Unleashed thing? Did I seem like natural? Did I seem like this is somebody you know? I think that's what I'm trying to be. Claire says I would be completely nude for you. Put that on a piece of paper and send it to me. We've always been aware Lewis was at the back of the class. In life, yeah, I was in the back of the class causing trouble. Sometimes I was at the front causing trouble. Sometimes I was at the front. But I'm going to check out my Facebook things. Because I want my Facebook marketplace. Because what's his name? You know what? I don't even know if Facebook is making any money. But I think WhatsApp is making any money. It's Calliope here. Calliope is here. Hello, one and all, especially to you, Lewis Darwell, especially to you, Calliope. Beautiful, beautiful Calliope. You were excellent, Lewis. It was just you. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to be. I'm trying to just be me because it involves the least amount of work. And
roll instead.
I would have preferred a sausage roll, but thank you very much. That's really. Can I just say this? Producer? No, he came in. What you got was right on the money. That is like perfect. Absolutely perfect. I can't eat it. I've already had.
There's a sausage roll. I'll put that in the fridge.
Put that in the fridge. Thank you very much. A round of applause for my producer. I feel welcomed by all. Yes, building. We're going to be hugely successful. The Lewis Schaffer Uncooked podcast. Live stream, I mean. Today is the 272nd day. How many days is that? That is amazing. Amazing. And most of you have been here through that time. And some of you leave and then you come back and you're welcome back. There's no harm in leaving. It breaks my heart. Sure, I'll cry. And I'll stay up all night because I can't go to sleep because I'm thinking, why did you leave? But there's no harm. I mean, you can do what you want to do, basically. That's what it is. Anyway, so before we get started on our show, go to press the like thing and press the subscribe thing. If you can. Let's everybody press this like thing, press the subscribe thing. Thumbs up. 16. We got 16 likings. And we've got people watching. That's good. I was reading, so I bought today's Express, and I saw a little interesting article. Can you see the article here? Can you see this? Probably it's not. It's hard to read. It says, antibiotics can alter your gut bacteria for 8 years. This is... a single course of certain types may affect the composition of your bacteria in the stomach for several years, a study suggests. Yeah, it's death, but antibiotics kill. I am against taking them. Because what are you doing? There's no one antibiotic goes after one BIOS, whatever. Can also weaken contraception. I didn't realize that. Well, what are you doing with contraception? You mean like pills and stuff like that? What do you mean by contraception? What do you mean? I'd never leave you, Lewis. Just visit and stuff sometimes. Family moan when I'm on my phone. Yeah, well, you got to pay. It's more important to pay attention to your kids. You don't want them not loving you. If I don't love you, which is not going to happen, you can deal with that. But if your kids don't love you, it's horrible. It's horrible, Janet. So give in to your kids. Awaiting the Spanish Armada, Keith Bexley speaking to Reuben. What did Reuben say about the Spanish Armada? Let's see what he said. It sounds interesting because this country wasn't Tilbury Docks where Elizabeth I gave her heart of a king, an English heart of a king, an English king speech. Is that true? Was Tilbury? Now we got to check that out. Does anybody want to Google that? Who wants to be the class pet and Google that? Or I can Google it. Have you heard about the 2 people who got meningitis and died? Now students are queuing up for preventative antibiotics. What on earth is going on here? Well, because we've been told, one, that itises are diseases. They're just irritations caused by inappropriate diets. Anytime you see an itis, whether it's arthritis, whether it's meningitis, whether it's psoriasis, which is the same thing, it's a bad diet. It comes from a bad diet. So that's what it is. And so, yeah, it all comes from germs. That the belief in germs. I'm making club sandwiches for dinner. Too much bread. Take off a piece of bread. Calliope. Queen Elizabeth delivered her famous speech. Thank you, Kermit. See, this is why Kermit is as successful as he is. And I've actually spoken to Kermit, and I know this. It's not theory here. I've looked at him in the face, and he's a good guy. Queen Elizabeth II delivered her famous speech to the troops in Tilbury on August 9th, 1588, rallying them against the Spanish Armada. And what happened with the Spanish Armada? Didn't God deal with them in like a hurricane or a storm? Chartel says, I'm riddled with arthritis from my crash. No, you are not. You are not. You're riddled because you're on a high-carb diet. I don't believe that. People can heal, and they don't have, a crash can be a bad thing, but mostly you need to have meat in your diet. Is that true? I don't even know if you're on a high-carb diet, Chartel. What kind of diet are you on? Chartel. Bacon, turkey, ham, and avocado. Bacon, amazing. Ham, okay. Turkey, a little less. Avocado, neutral. But too much bread. Too much bread. And don't put much mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is bad too. But generally speaking, a club sandwich is amazing. The newcomers did not get the BCG jab in secondary school. That's why meningitis is spreading. No, it's not. Meningitis is a completely made-up disease. It is not a real disease. I don't even know anything about it, but I'm going to say it's a made-up disease, and I'm going to find this thing here. We're behind on the stream here. Sam Bailey, meningitis. I'm not spelling it right. Let's see. Let's see what it says. Maybe I'm wrong here. There's a lot of Sam Bailey's YouTube. Let's see. I'm seeing on YouTube. Dr. Sam Bailey, the meningitis mystery. Let's see what it says. Sam Bailey. There we go. Here we go. We're talking about meningitis here. Meningitis. I love Sam Bailey. Let's see what's going on here. Look at how beautiful she is. How great she is. She's great. Meningitis. Let me find out what the thing is here. Sam Bailey meningitis. And I'm going to put this in. I'll put this link here. You can read it. Oh, there we go. It's on Odyssey. It's not even on YouTube because it's probably been banned on YouTube because they make too much money off of it. I'm going to have to look at this later. I love this woman. Meningitis. Why is there so many? The Truth Seeker, the meningitis. Whoops. Let's do this. Where are we? Well, this is wrong. Can you see what's on the screen here? In 1588, the British, led by Queen Elizabeth, successfully defended against the Spanish Armada the massive fleet. Yeah, I lost a classmate to what was called meningitis. Whether, I mean, there probably is such a thing where the menin is irritated, but that's not what I mean. Yeah, there is this thing. Let's put this here. What is this thing here? Doesn't this thing? Okay. My auntie died of meningitis. She was 8. She was buried in Elmer's End. That's right. Used to play football out there. The bomb blew up her grave during World War II. Somewhere by the railway line, my mom said. Blew up her grave. Yeah, it's possible. They used to drop the bombs over there on the way to London or on the way back from London, and they weren't that accurate. No, Lewis, meningitis is very lethal. I'm not saying it isn't lethal, but can there be a vaccination for it? I don't believe in vaccinations. And I think people can die. They die of lots of things. And then they say, oh, you died of meningitis. And they think it's a real thing. They weren't healthy. You know, they weren't healthy. And then they were given, who knows what the medications they were given. We have tabs, Lewis. You have many open. Choose the correct one to show us. Okay, I closed. We're now on the full screen. Let me just make sure. I had many tabs open. Let's go here. Sam Bailey, YouTube. Okay. Lewis Dahl, you look clean today and hair combed. Yes, I combed my hair and I'm clean. If you like a clean man, I'm a very clean man. Very clean man, even though I don't use shampoo or soap and I don't bathe very often. I am very clean. Because I wear clean clothes. Maybe my clothes are too clean. Thank you, Calliope. Hi, Claire and Chartel and Joe. Vatanai says, I've been having pre-work sleep. I'm about to leave. I might see you later. We're doing a show. We're going to be a bit earlier tonight. We're going to start at 10 o'clock tonight because my son has to wake up early and I don't want to disturb him. So I'm going to let him go to sleep early. So we'll do an hour from 10 to 11, everyone. Tonight, 10 to 11. Oh my God, this show is almost over. Hi, Claire and Chartel, Joe. That's what Vatanai says. Before my time, my nan was okay. Chartel says, we'll see you later, Vatanai. He gave himself a wipe down with an old towel he found in the park. Yeah, sometimes I do that, but generally speaking, first of all, I'm so old, I don't really smell. And I do wash my hands, and sometimes I wash my face, but I'm against washing this way. What I'm saying about meningitis, okay, is meningitis lethal? The thing that people call meningitis is the same thing like with COVID. They called it COVID. Was it COVID? People had colds. They had what they used to call the flu. They had a fever. They might have been shaking, but was it called by a little speck that got in there, Lewis? Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much. He gave himself a. Yes, you can do that. We don't need to be as clean as we need to be. I, for most of my life, took a shower every single day. And every single day, I washed my entire body. And every single day, I washed my hair. And every single day, I brushed my teeth. And every single day. And I don't do that anymore. I maybe take a shower once a week, maybe, it's like totally unnecessary. I might put a little water in my hair and clean it. You know what it is? Every one of you people, including the men, are invited to come when you see me to say, Lewis, do you smell? And you come up to me and you'll see if I smell. And if I smell, you can tell me that I smell. It is fatal. Meningitis is fatal. Like it's being caught, like it's a bullet. It's a bullet. It's fatal. It's not a bullet. People, how many people get meningitis now? Why do so few people get meningitis right now? Because of the vaccine. If not treated, it will turn into sepsis. That's what we've been told. I don't know if that's true. We're all. I put the thing up. I put the Here we go. That's the thing. That's about meningitis, and there's probably other. Sepsis is awful. Seen so many people die of it. Yeah, it is awful. Well, where do they get sepsis? They get it in the hospital, and they're being drugged and medicated, and they're being fed a high-carb diet, and the hospital to begin with, so it means they're probably sick to begin with. That's what I'm saying. Don't you wash your bits. Occasionally I wash my bits. And it's not bits. I call them bigs. I wash my big pieces. I don't have bits. They're huge, massive masses. You have cases of meningococcal disease have increased sharply since 2021, exceeding pre-pandemic levels with 503 confirmed cases, the highest since 2013, says Kermit. Well, what does it mean? It's like if you want to read something really interesting, you find out about hold on a second, I'll tell you what you find out about. You find out about whooping cough, Dartmouth University Hospital. Okay. A pertussis outbreak. Can you see this here? This is what you need to find out about, everybody. Right there. Right there. It's just because somebody is sick in a certain way. Hold on a second. Someone is sick in a certain way. That doesn't mean that they have... can you see this here? Or it wasn't. Here, how about reading this thing here? I don't know whether this is the one. Safe and quick test leads to epidemics. It wasn't. This is back in the day when the New York Times wasn't completely 100% shit, maybe. Or maybe it was. I don't know what. Maybe it was shit back then. Hold on a sec. Just because somebody looks like they have meningitis, and just because they do have meningitis, that doesn't mean it was caused by something like that. Okay, everybody. Oh my God, we're ending the stream. This has been the best stream ever. Best stream ever. Best stream ever. So I'm going to thank everybody. Meanwhile, think about how many people were the concurrent total. At number 20 was Alex. Was in there. Richard Phillips at 19. John Van Dam. I didn't even see you that. I did see you. 18. Avocado Man, Bums and Bras. Look at what the great guy looks like. 17. Nonstick Nick was here. Thank you very much, Army of M. Beautiful, beautiful Army of M. And I see you. I didn't even see. I see you. You're 14, and Keith Bexley is 13. This has been one of the best shows that we've ever done. 12 was Darklands. 11 was Ruben in there. 10 is Calliope is there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Calliope. Julian is 9. Elite Elixir was 8. And there's Chartel. Look at Chartel. 7. And Janet. Beautiful, beautiful Janet. Beautiful. Janet. Vatanai is 5. Joe, Warrior Princess, who's like half the age that she says she is. She's not 37. That's way too, that's not true. She's way young. And there's Claire also. Young and beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful girls. I love them all ages. Kermit is number 2. And look who's number 1. Did you know you were going to be number 1, Mom? Mom, 1715, is number 1. So that's just great. I think I was good today. I think I was alert after falling asleep a couple of days ago. I think I've been on my best behavior. My best behavior. Okay, everybody, can you do me a favor? Can you do me a favor? Can you, not out loud, I'm not going to say what the high number is. I'm not going to say what the high number is until we get a winner. But I've been told what it is. Joe says 35. Chartel says 32. 33. Make sure you like the stream. That's very important to like the stream. Joe's dyslexic. She often gets letters and numbers the wrong way around. Okay, 53. That's not dyslexic. That's something else. Darkland says 33. Come on, keep on writing in. UK video clips. He's up there in Glasgow. Right? I think that's where you are. Mum says 29. Ruben says 27. Janet says 27. Elite Elixir. You can't. I took a charge of that trade. I got her for like 500. What did you get the like there? Anyway, Nonstick Nick is 30. Army of M is 29. 28 is Chartel. Keep on going. Mortality rate, approximately 10 to 15% for bacterial meningitis, which significant long-term complications for survivors. So, is there a meningitis bacteria, or is there just a bacteria that gets into your meningi, or whatever it's called? We have to know that stuff. I'm against it. No W in whooping cough, Lewis, the W, whooping, isn't the W is silent. Is that right? Is it whooping cough? I don't know what the correct way is. I just remember nobody has whooping cough, but they keep on bringing it back because they come up with new vaccines that they can rip us off. The farm, minge, says Janet. Okay, is that what it's called, Kermit? Dyscalculia. Okay, also, before we go to Discord. Go to everybody. Make sure you're in Discord. And go to the Discord after the show and talk to everybody. And tell everybody how much you like this shirt. Or how handsome Lewis looked. Or how I seemed really awake this time. And how it was a really great show. And how I was really happy to see you people. And you people have changed my life. Also, maybe go to Ko-fi. ko-fi.com. How about that? How about that? What's the winning number? Can I release the winning number, Kermit? Or go to PayPal and make a contribution. Chartel says 36. I love it. You're very competitive. I do appreciate that. Let's all watch Sam Bailey videos during our spare time. When you're bored because there's nothing to do around the house except wait for Lewis Schaffer. We're going to start the show at 10 o'clock tonight. Nonstick Nick says 40. No. Go to PayPal. There you go. Thank you, Kermit. Go to PayPal. Very important. 34, 12 million. Let us pray. Someday there'll be 12 million likes. Chartel, 29. Can I release the number, Kermit? Can I release the number? No one has come up with the number, actually. No one has come up with the number. So should I keep on playing it out? I'm almost done. So you want to have a rollover until tomorrow, considering there's basically no prize except my effusive happiness that you're here. Release the sausages. Did you bring me a sausage roll? He brought a sausage roll for me, and he brought some what is that called? Mrs. What's her name? Mrs. Keebler, whatever it is. I'm gonna say what the number is. The number is 26. 26. It's not a high number, but I'll tell you how many people were here throughout the entire stream, and what the shape of the stream was. What the shape of the concurrent thing. I'm not happy with what you're eating, Columbus, but there you go. We've had a very good. Oh no! Who came up with 20? I'm going to say the highest number is 29. Who said 29? Starmer is the sausage. Yeah, 29. 29. And we've had 132 people watching. Who said 29? It wasn't 26. It was 29. Chartel said 29 at one point, but maybe somebody else. Army of M is the winner. Army of M. She said 29. So congratulations, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Army of M. She was the winner. Army of M. We will see you at 10 o'clock tonight. Okay? We will see you at 10 o'clock tonight. If I've forgotten to mention your name. Oh, yes. So no one won? Are you saying no one won, Kermit? Is that what you're saying? That's true. After I asked for it, I guess the rule is I can't ask for it. I mean, very well done, Army of M. But the winner was third. I don't know. What do we do? I hate to take it away from Army of M. I'm not going to take it away. You won, Army of M. In the future, when I ask for the number, that's the number. Even if it goes up. Even if it goes up. Shh. Even if it goes up. Even if it goes up. Okay, we'll see you tonight at 10 o'clock. Okay, let me just say this here. And we're only going to go for an hour at 10. So we'll see you at 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock. Okay, I'll see you later, beautiful, beautiful Joe and Chartel. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, everyone. We'll see you tonight at 10.